evening, guys. It's Chris, your YouTube daddy here. Well, it's Tuesday, February the 13th, and it's half term, and it's just a little after 7 o'clock at night. Now, a lot of people have asked me why I'm not open in February half term, because for every year people keep saying, oh, come in February, it's well worth it, it's brilliant, there's plenty of people about. And I never open in February. I've not opened for years because there's never enough trade about. So what I thought I'd do is I'll come out and I'll have a look and see if I've made the right decision. Have I made the right decision to keep closed, or should I have opened? That is the question. So we're just heading towards the prom now. As you can see, that's the North Pier. So I say it's a little after 7 o'clock, and it's on a Tuesday, and it's half term here in Blackpool. Now, historically, half term's always been quiet, so that's why I don't bother opening. But let's see if I made the right decision or not. So first of all, North Pier's open, no doubt about it. The burger bar and ice cream bar on the left hand side appears to be closed, but the pier itself is open. Only the front of the pier, by the looks of it, it looks like the gates are closed, so you can't actually go onto the pier. There's a few people about, but not many. So we'll actually go down and have a look at what's going on. Right, Yates's is open. Looks quiet. Shenanigans is closed. The fish and chip shop's closed. Robert Oysters is closed. Revolution is open. That just has a new thing on it, but it's empty, completely empty. But I'm just going to pull over a little bit so this car can go past me. Obviously, the Viva Blackpool Diner is closed, but that's closed down anyway. The tattoo shop next to it seems to be closed. The Viva box office seems to be closed, but I think that closes at 6 o'clock anyway. So as soon as these cars go past, I'll go back on the front so I can drive slowly. Blackpool Amusement is open, so we'll have a quick look, see how many people are in there. Not many, to be fair. Harry Ramsden's is open, but again, it's absolutely empty. The tower's closed. I know that's been open during the day though. Wetherspoons is always open. It looks about half full, so that's not bad. I'll just pull over again. And I'm outside the Wild West Diner. That's got a few people in it. Not that many, but there's a few people in it. I've never been in there yet. Looks quite nice, actually. I really need to go in there. I think me and Pete should go in there and do a food review. I know Coral Island's open, but that's always open. And to be fair, I walked through Coral Island earlier on today, and it was pretty busy. This was about 12 o'clock today, so it was quite busy. The food stalls outside are open. The fudge place is open. The gypsy's open, so, oh, I could be wrong. She obviously knows what's going on. The fortune teller, she's open. Golden Amusements, the Golden Mile Amusement, they're open. And a couple of the stalls on the outside. I'll just pull over again because I've got cars behind me again. Gruffalo's is closed, but I think that closes at 6 o'clock anyway, so I don't think that's relevant. So I do think that shuts at 6 o'clock. Funland's closed. I don't think that's open at all. I've not seen that open yet. The Chippies there are closed. Madame Tussauds is closed. I know Pete's closed anyway, and all that's closed there. The pier, the central pier where we're at now, The front part seems to be open. No, my mistake. The back, the big wheels going round, and the front there's open on the back of it. Obviously, I don't know how many people are there, but it does look quiet, to be fair. Tower Gifts, that's closed. And all of the shops that go along here appear to be closed. Webster's is closed. Silcox is closed. This whole block looks closed. I know Pat's Bingo isn't open either, so I do know that there's no bingos open. It's all closed along here. Foxhall is obviously up for sale anyway, so that's not going to be open. Let's have a look at the hotels. Well, some of the hotels, the Craggy Don's open. The Royal Sea Bank's open. Now that's Blackpool Promotions, so they're open. The Manchester Bar's open. So there is a little bit of stuff open, not a lot, and there doesn't appear to be a lot of people about. Let's go and see what's happening up on Southside. So the Royal Hotel, the Royal Windsor Hotel is closed. That chippy there is open. I'm just going to pull over because I've got a car directly behind me again. It's just because I'm driving quite slowly and I don't want to hold the traffic up. Here we go. So there's a few hotels down here open. It looks like about half of the hotels are open. Maybe a quarter actually. Funky Towers is closed. The Lindeen, that's always open. That could be a wet Wednesday in January and that's open. The tram's going. Let's have a look at the tram. Well, there's probably about 10% of the tram is full. These hotels down here seem to be closed. So as I said, it's February half term and I'm not open. And I haven't opened for years because it's never been busy enough for me, because obviously I need big queues. But I did thought, because a lot of people have asked me why, so I thought I'd come down and check it out. Finest Fish and Chips, they're open. There's nobody inside whatsoever. I do question why people are open when there's absolutely nobody inside, because the cost of running them fryers nowadays are absolutely massive. Unless they do Just Eat and takeaways, they could do. Old Mother Hubbard's is open and it's empty. The Cod Mother, that's open. That's a takeaway and it's empty. The Dutton Arms is open. I've not been in the Dutton Arms for years. There's a few people, not a lot. McDonald's is open because obviously the other McDonald's down by Coral Island is being revamped at the moment. There's quite a few people in that McDonald's, to be fair. The Steakhouse, and I've been there before, that's got loads of people in, to be fair. I'm just going to reverse back and have a look at that. The Steakhouse, you'll know that one. That's the one with the big silver cow on the top. Yeah. And I'm just looking at it now. And to be fair, that is pretty packed. That is definitely worth opening, that place. I know they're going upstairs as well, so I don't know how many people are in the upstairs, but the downstairs is really busy. Okay, the Queen's is open. The next one to it, no, that's the Queen's. Then the Viking, is it the Viking? I think it's the Viking, isn't it? Yeah, the Viking Hotel, that's open. And we'll have a look at the amusements and stuff down here. South Pier, the amusements are open, but the pier is closed by the looks of it. And Pablo's is closed. The shops over there on the right hand side, they appear to be closed. I think it's like a chippy and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure. And then the shop next to it appears to be closed. And you see, I'm just looking to the right hand side of me to South Pier at the moment, and it's just no, they're just closing up. They're just closing up the. I can just see them now, closing up the front doors. So it might have been. So it was open. It's now closing. I'm just pulling over again, and we're by Velvet Coast. So I'll have a quick peer inside. Now this place is normally quite busy. Yeah, that's quite busy inside, to be fair. As you can see, the Pleasure Beach is closed. I'm not sure if that's only open weekends now. I'm not sure what the dates are. So I don't know if that's been open. The water park is closed. And I'm going to assume that all the shops along here are closed. I did hear a rumour that this arcade here, I was told this today, which is along the side of the arcade, is closing down. Now I'm just going to have a quick look to see what I can see. Yeah, well, all the stuff's been taken out. That's the Pleasure Beach arcade. Now it looks like all the equipment's been taken out. If you know anything about this, please put in the comments below. Has it closed down for good, or is it just being revamped out? I'm not sure. Pizza Hut, is that open? That seems to be open. Yep, that's open. Not one person in there. Oh my God. Believe it or not, it's closed. So that appears to be it, guys. So, the question is, was my decision, from my point of view, not to open the correct decision? And what I've seen, I'm just going to pull over again because I've got a little car coming past me. Oh, it's a taxi, so he'll definitely have no patience. So the question is, as I said, was it the right decision for me to stay closed, for me and Pete to stay closed? And I would suggest, yes, it was the right decision. Let's see if the Big Blue Hotel's open. We've got a new one on the side of the Pleasure Beach, which seems to be open. The Big Blue's open as well. And I'm just having a quick look in the bar. There's a couple of people in the bar with the Big Blue, but not many. So, I think it was the right decision for me to close. I have been down in the arcade today doing some work, and obviously I've had the shutters slightly up just to let some fresh air in while I've been painting, and there hasn't been that many people asking me if I'm open. There's been a few, of course, but not many. So I definitely think it was the right decision not to open in half term. As I say, I always open the first Saturday in March, because March starts to get people in. It's not massive amounts, but it does start to get people in. I'm just disappearing this way because I'm nipping to the shop. So I'm now at the back of the Solara Centre, for those of you who are wondering where I am. And I'm just on Harrowside. So I'm just going to go past Harrowside Chippy, one of my favourite chippies in Blackpool. I love this chippy. But that's, you've seen plenty of videos of me doing this chippy here. This is more the locals chippy anyway, so. And that's open, which I was expecting to be open anyway. So I'm just going to nip to the shop here and grab myself some cigarettes, is what I've actually come out here for. So guys, there's a quick tour of what Blackpool Seafood looks like at about 7 o'clock on a Tuesday, the 13th of February, in the kids' half term. It's always quiet in February. It's for the past 20 years while I've been here, it's never really been worth opening. People always used to say to me, oh, you've got to open, it's worth opening during the kids' half term. It's not. For me, it's not. You know, don't get me wrong, there was a couple of places out there, like the Steakhouse had quite a few people in, Weatherspoons did, But as a general rule, a lot of the places that were open look pretty empty to me. Anyway, that's my opinion. What do you think? Do you come here in February half terms and bring your kids? It might be ideal for you because it's quiet. That might be exactly the type of thing you need. But obviously from my point of view, a business point of view, I need to have, when I'm selling burgers in a pound, I need to have a lot of people. I need to have queues to make it worth it. And having the odd one or two people isn't worth it. And I know it's very similar for Pete as well. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. See you later, guys.